Hi, my name is Merijn Tinga, the plastic soup surfer, and I want to tell you a story on how I managed to play a great role in the introduction of deposits in the Netherlands. Now it starts with this graph. Let me show you this. This graph shows the amount of bottles, plastic bottles, littered plastic bottles we find each kilometer in the Netherlands on our street. So an average of 9. And then something happens, as you see in 2021, halfway 2021, there's a sharp decline. And that is the introduction of deposits on small plastic bottles in the Netherlands. You should know that before that time, 100 million plastic bottles were littered each year. 100 million. And I wanted to change that. And what I did was I built a surfboard from plastic bottles. And on that board, I did a record attempt. I wanted to be the first to surf from the Netherlands across the North Sea all the way to England, nearly 200 kilometers. Now I did not do that because I wanted a line in the Guinness Book of World Records. I did that because I wanted deposits on small plastic bottles. And this record attempt was the kickoff to a petition for deposits on small plastic bottles. And with that record attempt, I gathered 60,000 signatures. 60,000 signatures I took to Parliament. But I did something sly. I wrote my own resolution, and I handed that resolution to the Parliament members that were there. That resolution had the same formal language they use in Parliament, and it read, and the resolution read, we, 60,000 people, we want 90% less littered plastic bottles within 3 years. 90% less. Now there's only one way to achieve 90% less littered plastic bottles, and that's through a deposit system. And everybody knew that, of course. But since the word deposits was not in my resolution, even the hardliners, even the conservative parties could sign my resolution because nobody's against less littered plastic bottles, right? And my resolution, which was then called the Plastic Soup Surfer Resolution, was actually adopted by Parliament, and it was used as the basis for the policy in which we now have deposits on small plastic bottles. Ask your policymakers and politicians for targets on less plastic pollution. And if industry does not meet those targets, make sure that they introduce deposits. I hope this helps. Have a great time today at the DRS conference, and I sincerely hope I'll be there next year. Thank you.